Imagine a nation on the brink of economic turmoil, with hundreds of thousands sidelined by health issues that threaten to stifle prosperity and growth. That's the alarming scenario unfolding in Britain right now. This isn't just a minor hiccup, it's a looming crisis that could reshape the workforce and drain resources if left unchecked. But here's where it gets intriguing. Could bold interventions turn the tide, or are they setting the stage for unintended consequences? Let's dive into the details of this pressing issue, breaking it down step by step so everyone can follow along easily. At the heart of this challenge is a surge in what experts call economic inactivity, essentially, the growing number of people who are of working age but not actively participating in the job market due to health problems. A recent independent report, commissioned by the Department for Work and Pensions, reveals that there are now 800,000 more individuals out of work compared to pre-pandemic levels in 2019, all because of sickness or disabilities. This isn't just a personal struggle, it hits the economy hard, costing employers a staggering £85 billion annually. Picture this: lost productivity when skilled workers can't show up, extra expenses on sick pay, and the hassle of replacing them. For the broader society, it translates into slower economic growth, ballooning welfare costs, and an overloaded National Health Service, NHS, trying to cope with the fallout. The report, led by Sir Charlie Mayfield, the former head of John Lewis, warns that without swift action, things could spiral further. By the end of this decade, an additional 600,000 people might drop out of the workforce for health-related reasons. But Sir Charlie emphasizes that this outcome isn't set in stone. He's stepping up to chair a new task force dedicated to getting people back into employment, proving that with the right strategies, we can reverse the trend. And this is the part most people miss: work and health are deeply interconnected. Sir Charlie points out that staying employed and active often boosts overall well-being, creating a positive cycle where healthier individuals contribute more effectively. It's a win-win, but it requires viewing health as a collective duty shared between employees, bosses, and healthcare providers. For instance, employers could offer flexible hours or adjusted roles to accommodate conditions, while health services provide timely support. This approach could encourage more people to remain in the workforce, reducing the £212 billion the government shells out each year on illness-related inactivity. That's nearly 70% of income tax revenue, covering everything from lost economic output to higher welfare payments and NHS strains. To illustrate this on a personal level, consider Loz Sandom, a 28-year-old with mental and physical health challenges. Armed with a degree in illustration and past experience as a digital marketing executive, Loz is eager to work but has faced barriers. They highlight that many employers overlook their legal obligation to make reasonable adjustments, simple changes like modified workspaces or remote options that could unlock talent. It's such a shame because they are missing out on so many fantastic disabled people that can do fabulous jobs, Loz shares. And they are quick to add that it's not all on employers. Businesses need guidance and resources to make these adaptations easier. This real-life example underscores how small shifts can open doors and save talent. In response to the report, the government has launched a major initiative, partnering with over 60 companies including giants like Tesco, Google UK, Nando's, and John Lewis. Over the next 3 years, these firms will collaborate to refine workplace health strategies aimed at cutting down sick leave, speeding up returns to work after illness, and boosting employment for those with disabilities. By 2029, the goal is to establish a voluntary certification standard that rewards proactive companies. Work and Pensions Secretary Pat McFadden described it as a win-win for everyone. Employers retain valuable, experienced staff, and employees stay engaged in roles they love. Think tanks and experts are weighing in, too. Ruth Curtis from the Resolution Foundation praises the report for spotlighting a culture of fear and structural hurdles, such as inadequate support systems, that fuel the problem. Meanwhile, the Chartered Institute of Personnel and Development, CIPD, representing HR pros, supports the preventative focus but cautions that success hinges on clear understanding and strong backing from policymakers at both national and local levels. But here's where it gets controversial. Critics from some business circles argue that elements of Labour's Employment Rights Bill might actually discourage hiring. This legislation proposes guaranteed hours and curbs on zero-hour contracts, which could raise costs for companies already grappling with sickness-related expenses. Is this bill a necessary safeguard for workers, or does it risk stifling job creation in a fragile economy? And let's not forget the related moves by Chancellor Rachel Reeves to offer paid work guarantees to young job seekers who've been unemployed for 18 months, with benefits at risk for non-participants. This could be a lifeline for some, but others might see it as coercive or overly prescriptive. What do you think? Does this shared responsibility model truly hold the key to solving Britain's sickness-driven economic challenges, or are government interventions veering into overreach? Could stricter laws like the Employment Rights Bill help or hinder businesses in a time of crisis? Share your views in the comments. Do you agree that work boosts health, or is there a counterpoint we're missing? Your insights could spark a vital conversation on balancing compassion with economic reality.